All right, welcome to the weekly trade review. This week I took 3 trades, 1 loss, 2 wins, a total of about 6.5-hour profits. First one, I'll start with my loss, OKTA. Last week, if you watch my videos, I liked Proud, I liked FTNT, I liked OKTA, I liked cybersecurity into the beginning of the week. What I liked about this trade specifically, breakout, came back, retested, nice push off of here. It looked like a nice, slow, controlled pullback to the short-term EMAs. It gapped down, rallied, got bought above, and then on Monday, this is when I bought on Monday, this downtrend line, it looked like it was pushing higher. And I liked it. It's been a strong name. It's been a strong sector. It was holding the 8 EMA. It was back above the 5. And so this right here is my circle. It was back. It just got above the anchor VWAP for the VWAP of the day. And then, of course, as soon as I entered, it sold off, but whatever. And I set my stop loss for the low of the day. But I did make a mistake. I accidentally did not put it to good till canceled. And so I did not get filled on the stop run at the end of the day. And I did get caught in a little gap down here. So I just sold at market. So I'm pretty sure it was actually more like a 1.5, maybe 1.25 R loss on this versus just a 1 R. So I made a mistake on my stop loss order. But either way, I lost overall, right? I entered here, downtrend line, breakout. I was anticipating because of the strength and per my plan, further downside. It simply did not work. Stop loss below here. It was a 2.6% risk, so within my 3.5 to 4% maximum stop loss range, and it didn't work, and it just pulled back to 21. So there's that. It didn't work. That's fine. You're going to lose. You're going to lose in this game. Don't be shocked. You only need about a 30% win rate, maybe even a little less, to be profitable. So win rate is not everything. All right, Rocket Lab and CoreWeave. All right, Thursday, I took a short in Rocket Lab. Why? Let me hide here's the setup here, okay? Number one, it's been crushed 60% away from all-time highs. It was rather extended into this prior support area. You watch my videos. I did all this stuff in front of you last week. This was preparation, right? This is why you do this stuff. Bounce off the 65 to the short-term EMA, got rejected on Wednesday at the 8 EMA topping tail. So I was really looking for that to risk against. And then on the 30-minute time frame, I was looking for, so at that point in time, I was looking for the break of this consolidation here. I did second guess my entry here because number one, it was above the VWAP. I don't typically do that, so it wasn't the best entry. And I even posted on my X, it wasn't the best entry there. But I risked the higher of the day. Nice tight risk, 2.6%. I did not get stopped out the next day, and I caught this nice move down. Nice and simple. I know the percentage of the day of the highs. Ideally, I wanted this continue on. I didn't have time to close out, and it worked against me naturally. I don't like when positions, when I first initially start, to work against me. The best ones move in your direction basically right away. And when I say basically right away, I do like the same day. I do like when it starts working for me, obviously, right? The same day. This worked very quickly the next day. But I didn't like that that it didn't move in my direction right away after I entered. It did go against me, but the trade worked either way. I put a stop loss of the high of the day. Most traders would probably put it above at 72.95 here, this high here, and risk that. But that would make it a 5% stop loss. I don't like that. That's too big for me. And so I keep it nice and tight. And so I risk what I risk. I do what I do. So that's how I manage that one. And then CoreWeave, similar look. Last week, again, I was saying, look how extended this is. It's pulling into prior support. Watch for a bounce this week. We got a nice rip last week. I was looking for a short in CoreWeave and NBIS and IREN. This one had the nicest risk reward at the point in time on Thursday that I was prepared to take a trade. And so what did I do? I saw Thursday could not take out Wednesday's highs. It tried, could not. It's around the declining 21 EMA. It's below the daily anchored VWAP. This is when I typically short. I don't typically short above like I did with RKLB. And then it moved right away in my favor. So let me turn on the risk calculator here, 3.25%. So within my risk parameters, 82.50 was my entry, and I caught 1, 2, 3, 4R. I closed out on the Friday because I do not like holding over the weekend. Otherwise, I would have, if this was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I would have held this and let it work. But it's gapping up overnight, and markets like up, I think 1.5% Nasdaq is right now future wise, something like that. It's up a lot. So I don't like playing gaps over the weekends, especially with headline risk. But what I am looking for though, I wouldn't be shocked if we get a little bounce, maybe to this anchor VWAP, but I'm looking for further downside basically. Everything's weak. These names are broken. You can get all excited if you catch a short-term rip. Good, well done, congratulations. I hope you make $1 bajillion. But don't get excited for too long, especially when a name looks like this. So that's how I manage those trades. If you guys got questions on how I do things, like, comment, subscribe. I'll continue to do my trade review videos. I'll answer whatever questions that I can answer as best as I can. This is never financial advice. I've just spent a lot of time creating my own process and what makes sense for me. There's no right or wrong way. These are accumulations of years of reading and learning from other traders. This is years of accumulation of reading books, learning from other traders, watching a ton of videos, and my mentor helping me out over the last year or so. And that's what it is. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys got, and thanks for your time. Later.